hours being 23. So it'll be a very interesting ride. But and at this moment, I instantly felt super weird in my skin. I felt super uncomfortable and I began to feel on edge. And what I basically was dealing with was an anxiety attack, one of the many anxiety attacks. But with this anxiety attack, I started to see flashes of myself, flashes of old memories pop in my head, flashes of when I turned 18. And I was surrounded by so much love that I didn't really love myself. I wouldn't say I hated myself, but I didn't love myself correctly. I saw flashes when I turned 20, and I was the most happiest to everybody else, but I was really sad and really depressed. I just kept pushing on through the rest of the morning. I kept trying to make my bed. I had people calling me, wishing me happy birthday, but I just had a lot of heavy emotions. The next flash is when I saw myself moving to another state to attend school and being surrounded by so much fun and new friends that were so cool and so dope. But in reality, I was really sad. I was really depressed. And I was just running away from the emotions I never dealt with, the pain and the grief. The next flash I had was just the situational happiness, where I used to take pictures of me being so happy, but behind those pictures I was the most depressed and dealing with the most craziest, earth-shattering shit I've ever dealt with. And then I had flashes of grief, flashes of loved ones that left before they could see me at 24, flashes of loved ones that didn't even get the chance to make it to 18. It was a lot for me. And it wasn't just those two individuals, but it was my grandmothers who aren't physically there, my brother who passed when I was 6. Those flashes of grief that I never properly got the chance to deal with. I kept touching my dog just to bring me back down to earth, basically, and to make me feel in the moment, to basically bring me down, but she really didn't help. Usually when I have anxiety attacks, she is definitely a comfort dog, but I kept kind of pacing around my room, trying to distract myself. I changed the music. I put it on 10. And then when the volume 10 got too much, I put it on 3. But when 3 was too low, I put it on 7. I tried my hardest. I went into my bathroom next, and I proceeded to get ready. I told myself it's my birthday. I don't have to deal with these emotions. And that kind of sums up a lot of the things I did early on, where I kept pushing away the emotions, the grief, the depression, the sadness. I even decided to start dancing around thinking it would help. But then I just hit a moment where I just looked at myself and I said, no, we're going to deal with this. On your birthday, Kimber, you're going to deal with this. You're not going to put on a mask. You're not going to try to bury it. You need to deal with this the best way you know how. You need to meditate. You need to pray, write it out, scream it out, cry it out. But you need to properly release this in a way that's going to bring you peace at this age, 24. I told myself this constantly, and even my sister, who you can't see in the video, but she walked in and asked me what I was doing, and I said, honestly, I don't know, but whatever I feel like doing. I didn't want to make a plan this year to celebrate my birthday. Usually I try to, but this year I didn't. I wanted to really just reflect and to have a moment to myself. So I proceeded to get ready, brush my teeth, did my skincare routine, did the whole thing. I put little baby back on and put it to 10. And I just decided, okay, we're going to deal with these emotions the best way we know how. And that actually really helped. It actually caused me to redo everything. So I decided to go back into my closet. And after I ran errands, I put on this dress and I decided to take pictures. I decided to have a moment to myself where I wanted to feel like myself. I grabbed my sage, I burned my sage, and I decided to meditate, pray, and write out how I felt. Also, as I wrote out how I felt, I gave and felt so much peace, so much love, pure love I might add, and so much gratitude. Gratitude for not just getting me to 24, but gratitude for allowing me to see 24, even with the pain, even with the sadness and anxiety. By no means am I saying I'm grateful for anxiety or depression or anything like that. No, I'm not at all. But what I'm saying is the pain, the grief allowed me to see how much life is a blessing, how life is too short to be living in the past, to have grief or to live in grief, or even just to live with sadness. That even though things happen that we can't control, life is still so beautiful, and to see this beauty from within is just gratifying and uplifting. As I wrote and I prayed and I asked God for gratitude and peace, gave God gratitude and peace, I felt content. I felt very much in a space where I haven't felt in a very, very long time. I had a flood of happiness come over me, a flood of peace and pure love and pure joy. And I felt really, really good. I wasn't really trying to do this for anybody else but me in this moment. I just felt it. And I don't know if anybody else has felt it, but when you know after you pray and you meditate and everything just feels good, then it's like that feeling. Like you had your favorite bowl of ice cream and you just chilling on the couch. It's those feelings. And that's how I felt. As I continue to write and as I continue to pray and I continue to ask for clarity and also peace, I had floods of new memories flow through. Memories of when I turned 23 and I was finally free from that horrible experience with a person I thought that loved me. If you know, then you know. Plot twist. I had memories flow through when I got the chance to meet Harvey, like my favorite person in the world, and how much joy she brings to me, my sister, and also Salone. She's not in this video, she's in another video, but the joys of being an older cousin.
What you doing?
And the memories that we made with her. Like, she's about to be 3 now, and she has full-fledged conversations.
Let me see.
Like, whoa.
Oh, they fit, Harvey. You can have them.
I had memories flow through of just good times in my life, like really fun and joyful times. I had memories of when I went to my first Kevin Gates concert ever, and I enjoyed the experience. I really lived in the experience. I had memories flow through of me getting my first car, and it was my car that I bought. Nobody helped me. Not a flex, but a flex. I had memories of when I continued down the road of animal care and knowing that me being an exotic veterinarian is possible. It was really fun to work with that giraffe, by the way. It was a lot of fun. I had memories of me as a child, me super happy and bubbly and loads of fun. And I think that's the thing that I felt and that I am feeling. In the mix of grief and in the mix of pain and anxiety, I found peace. I found gratitude. I found liberation. Like, I found me. And I'm truly, truly, truly grateful for it. I kept praying. I kept meditating. I kept talking to God, talking to my ancestors, and just allowing myself to be in the moment, to not allow outside distractions flow to me or any overthinking thoughts flow to me about school and graduating and like none of it. I just stayed in the moment. I wrote a letter to God. I said it out loud. I prayed it, prayed. Like, literally, y'all, I prayed. So, it was just an experience. Yeah. By no means necessary did I intend for this video to, like, ever be this type of video. I literally was telling my sister, okay, if I vlog like you told me to, I'll just vlog what I do for my birthday, whatever. I never thought that this video would ever be a reflection piece or even to bring me some type of healing. I just literally picked up my camera and I said I want to do something about it. But also it kind of helped. And not kind of, it really helped. So yeah, that's what I did for my 24th birthday. I don't know if I'm going to put this out. I don't know if I'm going to just save it and just look back at it one day. I don't know. But I'm just grateful that I did it. And yeah, so that's all. The rest of the video and the rest of the day, I kind of just worked on school stuff. And I chilled out with my dogs and I watched movies. And I said happy birthday. And I just was at peace. So, cool. For all those that come across this video, remember that your past is your past, your future is your future, but living in the present allows you to have a magnificent and magical future. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna stop recording now.